Good afternoon, my dear student. Today I am going to discuss about the exercise portion from the chapter 3. Now, in the last class I already completed the different topics from the chapter 3, from the chapter of rotation and revolution. Now you open your exercise page in your book, the exercise page number 30. Here the number A and B, these two are the fill in the blanks, and the difference between the following you have to do by own. Now see the number C1. They answer the following questions. What is the contribution of Nicolaus Copernicus? Now what is the contribution of the Nicolaus Copernicus? So Nicolaus Copernicus is a Polish astronomer, belong from the Poland, and he proved he's a great astronomer. And what is the contribution of his? He proved that Earth only not rotate in its own axis. Earth also rotate around it, orbit around the sun also. These things are proved by the Nicolaus Copernicus. And the two movement of Earth, that is a rotation and revolution. This revolution, this movement, it's only involved by through the Nicolaus Copernicus. So what is contribution? That Nicolaus Copernicus is a Polish astronomer, that he proved that Earth only not rotate in its own axis. That Earth only not rotate in its own axis. That here only Earth not rotate in its own axis. Earth also rotate around the sun. Means here the Earth also rotate around the sun also. So these things it proved by the Nicolaus Copernicus. Okay, so these things you have to remember. See the next one. What was the ancient view of the movement of heavenly bodies? Now, what are the ancient view that we have to know from the movements of the heavenly body? That the heavenly body means a very heavy object. That heavenly body, when it move or the rotate from around the sun or around the sun, that time from seeing this heavenly body, that we can understand the sun or any distance the across or the observer, the median it twice in its succession. The time taken the earth give the exact length of the day. Means when a heavenly body that rotate around the sun, that time we can understand that when the day, all the seasonal changes, day and night, this type things it being occur. Now the third one is what is the average speed of the earth movement around the sun? What is the average speed? The average speed of the earth is 30 km per second. This one is the average speed of the revolution due to the movement or the earth movement's time. Now the next is what are the dates that on which the phenomenon of season that can be seen easily? Means what are the dates that when we can the phenomenon, different phenomena we can see. The first one is the 21st March. Okay. The second one is the 21st June. Okay. Now third one is the 23rd September. And the last one is the 22nd December. So these are the 4 days that where we can see the different phenomena. Now the last one is what is the direction of the earth rotation around its axis? The earth always rotate, we know, from the west to east. From the west to east, this is the rotation of the earth's surface. Now the next is give the reason for the following. Now the days are longer than the night during the summer season. Now what happened during the summer season? Why the days are being longer than the night? Because during the summer season, the north pole of the earth, when the earth rotating on its own axis or its own orbit, that when the north pole, especially in the due to the revolution time, when the north pole of the earth's surface it come towards or front of the sun and it receive the direct sunlight. So for that reason, the daytime is much longer in the north pole region, and in the south pole region they receive the tilted sunlight. So here the daytime is being very shorter than the night time. Now the second one is the distance between earth and the sun is not at the same throughout of the year. Why? The distance between the sun and the earth it's not equal for the throughout of the year, because you know that the distance it not being always equal. What is the main reason? Because the orbit of earth, the earth orbit is elliptical in shape. what is they called? Elliptical in shape. That is why the sun always it not come closer to the earth surface, especially when the earth is come in the front portion, the sun. So when the earth is come in the front portion, that these two times in the vertical ways, that time the earth come very closer to the sun. But when they goes in the east-west direction, that time it goes far from it. That is why the distance between sun and earth, due to the revolution time, it not always in a equal distance. So see the next one. The movements of the earth affect the heat received on the earth. Because the earth movements, it or the earth speed, it's not always in a same. Or in the same amount of speed, it's not always earth rotating around the sun. Sometimes, especially in the equator region, that our sun rays give directly, or the straight sun rays, it fall on the equator region. So equator region, they have the another type of climatic condition. And the other places, except the equator region, North Pole or South Pole, these are the places that the sun rays, it fall the slanting way. That is why that the earth rays, it create the different heat generally it receive the different type of temperature in the different places over the earth surface. And the rotation of the earth give us the sense of time. Because what is the importance of rotation? Because the rotation of the earth only, it for that reason only we can understand that for the daytime and night time. If it not occur the rotation, that time it's always either day, either always constant night. It not been changed. If the rotation is occur or the earth rotate in its own axis, for that reason only we can able to know about the time, or we understand about the what is the time is going on, that the day, night, afternoon, morning, it being changed. So we will get the sense of time from the rotation. Now the last is the days and nights are equal in the 21st March in every year. What is the reason that in the day in the 21st March, why the day and night being equal? What is the reason? Because on that particular day, in the last class only I discussed, that is the equinox. That the 21st March is the spring equinox or the vernal equinox. And on that particular day, the sun rays directly fall over the equator. On that particular day in the year or in a year, that sun rays directly fall over the equator. For that reason only, that this day, the day and daytime duration and the night time duration is being equal. So that is the reason here. Now see number E. What causes the changes in season? What are the reasons for the seasonal changes? Is the earth revolution. What you have to write the answer? The earth revolution is responsible for the changes in season. Now the next is give two features of the earth rotation. What are the two features of the earth rotation? So what is the first one? That due to the earth rotation, when it rotates, the earth always rotates from the west to east direction. Earth always rotates from the west to east direction. And what is the another features? That the earth speed due to the rotation, earth speed is not equal. When it comes close to the equator region, the earth speed it increases in a more, and when it goes to the pole region, that time earth speed it will decrease. When it will equator region, that time the earth speed almost 1670 meters. But when it goes to the pole region, the speed being decreased. So these two are the characteristics of the earth rotation. First one is the direction, second one is the speed. Third one, what are the main observations noticed of the course of earth revolution? What are the things that we notice due to the earth revolution? You know that what are the things that first of all, the solstice and equinox. These are the two main things that we have to notice due to the earth revolution. That way, in the day that 21st June, on that day, the sun gives rays directly over the Tropic of Cancer that I already discussed in the last class. Tropic of Cancer, so that day in the northern hemisphere they receive the high amount of sunlight, so the daytime is much longer than the night. But in the same time, in the southern hemisphere, it being the opposite condition. Southern hemisphere they receive the slanting sun rays, so daytime is being shorter than the night time. But this situation is being changed when you know that is the 22nd December. On the time, the sun rays it fall over the Tropic of Capricorn, and that time they have to receive the southern part of the earth is receive the high amount of sun rays, and the daytime is longer than the night time. And at the same time, the vice versa is occurred in the northern hemisphere. So by this way, and the second thing is the equinox. The equinox it happened in the 21st March and 23rd September. In these 2 days that the earth or the sun rays it fall directly over the equator. And on the time, the duration between the day and night time during these 2 days in a year, the day and night time will be equal. And these two phenomena, these are the phenomena which occur due to the earth revolution. And the next is describe the main features during the equinox time. What are the main features? That due to the equinox or during the equinox when it occurs, that then day and night or the time between the day and night it being equal. Means 12-hour day and 12-hour night. 12 hour, that is a 12-hour day, and at the same time that is a 12-hour night also. Okay, so these things it happen for the equinox. Now the next is what will happen if the earth axis become vertical. That what is happen if the earth axis, generally we know that the earth axis generally it will come by this way. It's a slanting way. Okay, but earth axis if it come in a vertical type shape, in the vertical 90 degree angle line, not in the slanting way 66.5 degree angle, not like this. When it happen not this, when it happen like the vertical way, then what are the changes it occur? That in the all the parts or each and every parts of the world they became receive the same time they occur the day and night, and also the Sundays and sunset also occur at the same time, and they have no seasonal changes if it occur in a vertical way. So these are the things will be happen. Now, yeah, I already discussed this all the question answers. You have to write down in your copy and you have to mark your homework also. That is your homework is, those are the homework I am giving you. That all the question answers already discussed before in my previous classes. So you have to see in the video. Either once you read your books, you get all the answers. That is your homework is page number 31, chapter 3. That number A, G, and H. Just mark it F, G, and H. These all the things that you have to write down in your copy. All the question answers, question with answers that you have to write down in your copy. So for I hope you have to understand it, all the question answers. So for today up to here, and if you have any confusion, any doubt from the chapters, you have to contact with me also. Either you can message in my YouTube also. Thank you.